Guys, welcome to a new episode of World of Figures and Gaming, and today, yes, it's an exciting one. Yes, we have got the new WWE retro figures, and I cannot remember what wave we are actually up to. If I am correct, this is possibly wave 6. Maybe 5? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember what wave we were up to. Anyway, as you can see, the wave, whichever it is, these retros include Alundra Blaze, Shawn Michaels, British Bulldog, and Isaac Yankem. Yes, a very odd choosing, to be honest. But we didn't get an Isaac Yankem back in the day, so I suppose I can let that slide. Shawn Michaels, did we really need it? British Bulldog, I can cope with that one being in there. And Alundra Blaze, yeah, we did need a retro figure of her back in the day when it was Hasbro and everything. But at the same time, you got to think, they could have done with releasing more females back in the day. Well, they never released any in the day, but obviously in the new ones, they could have done with releasing more females, because obviously so far we've had China, Wendy Richter, I think that's it, on the female side. I think there's a Sensational Sherry coming, and possibly Miss Elizabeth. I think Miss Elizabeth is definite, but I can't remember whether Sensational Sherry is supposed to be coming out as well. But I don't know. I always feel a little bit iffy when it comes to the women on the retro version, because when I say for the retro versions, I mean more for the new gen era, because there wasn't really a lot of women in WWE back in the day. When it comes to Alundra Blaze's era, a lot of the women were mainly people that came in from New Japan and stuff like that. So you can see where I'm coming from with having the women in a retro line, because from that era, from the new gen, because unless you can actually bring out more of the like the New Japan females from back then, you've pretty much got nothing to play with, kind of thing. I think the best bet they have, and they could actually release, is actually Bertha Faye. She was actually WWF at the time, and she had a lot of battles with Alundra Blaze. So I know that Boom Nakano is being brought out by somebody. Cello did bring a figure out of Boom Nakano, but let's be honest, it was bloody awful. It really, really was. It looked like a midget compared to the standard retro figures. So let's get this show on the road and get these figures out. Beforehand though, somebody might, just might, decide to interfere during this video. And that somebody, if I can get this round, in fact, hold on. That somebody is our feathered friend over here. Tig, say hello. Say hello. You never know me shut up when the camera's on, do you? Hey, you don't sit there mocking me, don't you? Yes, our very feathered pet over there. She seems to like to start talking when I'm doing the videos normally. And she sits there mocking me because of my deafness. Don't you? Eh? That's all. I'm just trying to listen out to whether the door's just gone because I'm expecting a parcel. I hope it hasn't just gone because I've just missed it otherwise. So anyway, let's get started. And the first one out of the box is Alundra Blaze, as I have just been talking about. But yes, Alundra Blaze is the first one out of the box here. And if I can just slide this out, get the figure out. And as you can see, there is Alundra Blaze. Honestly, it's a really, really good figure. With the punch action. So somebody's getting a low blow at some point. Ooh. Yes, but Alundra Blaze, not the best of choices for me for retro. But then we did need some of the females bringing out. But obviously, with this, we've only got Wendy Richter. So, and China. But China's not the same era, so that's why it makes it a little bit, for me. Wendy Richter, could you say that she's in the same category as Alundra Blaze? Not for me. No, because Wendy Richter was more of the golden era, whereas Alundra Blaze was more new gen. So yeah, we have it. We have Alundra Blaze from the retro series, and for once, it actually stands. Yes, some of the retro figures don't stand very well, which really does wind me up at times, because it's something that is essential these days for figures to stand up, and people like to display them. Granted, I don't display my figures. I never have done. But if I ever decided I was going to... So, anyway, next out the box is Isaac Yankem. He did have... Is it DDS that he used to have written on him? I think it was Isaac Yankem DDS or DSS, something like that. But they actually haven't got it on this. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, just looking at the actual picture itself. They haven't actually put his name on the top. Granted, it's not exactly essential, but it would have added just that little bit more detail to it. So let's get Isaac out of his box. I keep hearing stuff, and I don't know whether it's just my hearing aids or what. Oh! So Isaac Yankem comes with his removable dentist goggles, or whatever it is they call them. His top is also removable. And if I remember rightly, he used to wrestle without that top anyway. So it's pretty good figure for a retro, to be honest. It's not too bad at all. I like the fact that we've got an accessory with it, for once, because the first Undertaker that came out on the retros of these was very much like the Hasbro, where the hat wouldn't come off. To me, it should have been removable, but they kind of just tried to keep the Hasbro feel. But I suppose, for me, it's like they've moved forward a little bit and they're trying to evolve them a little bit now. And as you can see, Isaac Yankem with a removable accessory is probably a step forward. We did have, obviously we did have accessories back in the day because we had the Mounties, shock stick, Bossman's nightstick. Undertaker did come with a coat. Berserker actually had a material outfit on. But yeah, not many came with accessories in those days. The fact that we got a Berserker with a material outfit, but we never got a Hulk Hogan with a material top that would come off. Now, to me, the one where the Hasbro Hogan that's got no shirt, there was only ever one ever brought out like that, with no shirt, just in his actual fighting gear, with his bandana on. To me, that would have been a perfect opportunity to have had a removable top. Seeing as they actually did a material outfit on Berserker, I thought they might have done that a little bit. I can't even think of the word I'm looking for. They may have just gone forward and done something like that. I don't really like to get them. So, yeah, it would have been nice. Shut up, don't start. What have I just told you? His mother turned up or something. Someone turned up. She started making noises. She normally does that and she knows somebody about. So, anyway. Next up is the British Bulldog. Now, this... I'm actually really excited to actually have the Bulldog in this kind of outfit and stuff, because British Bulldog, we only ever, during Hasbro times, we only ever got the one British Bulldog in in his tights and his, not dreadlocks, are they? I can't think of what it's called. What did he call them? His braids. His braids. We only ever got that kind of Bulldog, but now we have the Bulldog in his trunks. Now, however, we are getting quite a few British Bulldogs in the coming months, weeks, whatever. Hassel Toys is bringing out the British Bulldog from 1995 when he was in a tag team with Lex Luger as Allied Powers. That I am really, really looking forward to. He's also bringing the British Bulldog out with his wife Diana. For me, that wasn't my cup of tea. I would have preferred the Bulldog on its own, which means I won't be getting that Bulldog unless I can get the Bulldog on its own without the Diana, because I'm not really bothered about the Diana figure. I mean, I could have ordered it, but I thought it was expensive. I thought it was kind of expensive for to have a wrestler with a non-wrestler that just got in the ring the once at Wembley. What are you making noises about? Is there someone here? What's up with you? You're starting, aren't you? You're starting because I'm on here. Trouble she is. So, yeah, so for me it was expensive to have somebody that only ever really got involved at SummerSlam 92. So I never really bothered going for it, but I actually wanted the Bulldog. It was a really nice Bulldog, so I suppose sometimes you have to just sacrifice something, don't you? Which I don't normally do, which AJ will probably be quite impressed about. So yes, Anyway, British Bulldog. Here he is, up close. I like the fact that they've got the Union Jack on the side there. Now, I don't know whether some of these sometimes is, I don't really know what you call them. Sort of in like layered things that used to go over the boots and stuff. I'm not sure whether he sometimes used to have them in different colours, but I would have thought Mattel would have tried to have gone for as close as possible for that figure. Bulldog with the I don't really know what you call that. Is it monkey press? Like a monkey press thing where you have them over the head and then throw them to the side. I don't know. I don't really get what that is actually supposed to be, because you can only do it side to side. I don't get what that's actually supposed to be. One thing I didn't actually show, is Isaac Yankem is you pull the arms up and they slam down. Apparently, it's the root canal, according to the box, and obviously British Bulldog has got that. So, last but not least in this box is Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Really, to be honest with you, it's not, for me, it wasn't a figure that needed to be made for the retros. However, I do quite like it. I do quite like this figure because we never really got Shawn Michaels a little bit later on from his career, because obviously Hasbro probably lost a contract or just stopped doing WWE. They probably never renewed the contract to make the figures and stuff. Shawn Michaels has got the punch action. Now that confuses me a little bit, but I would prefer that than the leg action that they had in the first retro of Shawn Michaels, where his leg just kicks up in the air. That, to me, I hated that move. I hate that. I hate that function. I really do hate that function because the leg never stays in place. They gave it to Jeff Hardy as well. And I don't know whether they gave it to some other ones. Sami Zayn, I think, got it from the retros. But I never ever got Sami Zayn. Who else got the leg that just randomly kicks out on its own? You don't even have to press a button or anything. It just randomly kicks out. And to me, it's quite annoying of a function. Rather than locking in place and you touch it and it moves, half of the time you lock it into place and it moves on its own. So it was annoying to me. Really, really was. I didn't like it at all. So yes, retros. The retros are done, and we have the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Really like the design on this one. We've got the Heartbreak on the back, and then you've got the black and white hearts on the side, and then you've got the knee pads in white. I would like to know what outfit this is based on, because I don't ever remember him having white knee pads over the top of red trousers. As far as I'm aware, he always had red knee pads over red, or what? The only time I think he had different colour that I can remember was back in his old days when he used to have the white trousers with the black knee pads. They're the only times that I remember him having a different colour knee pad to the rest of his outfit. So I would be interested to actually see a picture of Shawn Michaels like that. But I don't know when this is actually based on. The only thing I found with this set is a lot of the figures seem to have come out of the box with marks on them of some kind. Some of them have come off, Alundra Blaze had something just above the leg here. Shawn Michaels has got something black on the back of his shoulder. It won't come off. It won't come off at all. And I'm sure British Bulldog's got some. British Bulldog's got like white speckles, but his have actually come off. But the bit that's on Shawn Michaels won't come off at all. But apart from that, everything else seems to be in order. Figure-wise. So yes, there we go. The new retro figures. Whatever wave this is, we have the. If I can get these in a reasonable manner. So yes, we have the Alundra Blaze, Isaac Yankem, British Bulldog, Shawn Michaels. It's a good set. It's a good set. It is a good set. Not perfect, but it's a good set. So I'll be looking forward to adding these to the rest of my retro stuff. But until next time, this is probably, well, that is it until next time. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like or subscribe, or give me a subscribe. I really appreciate anybody that watches these videos. Honestly, I always have done. Because, honestly, I'm an absolute nobody, really, am I? I'm an absolute nobody, but people actually tune in, so I appreciate it. So, yeah, so until next time, we've been looking at the new retros by WWE, and I'm out.